approach the area. Only that left lane is getting passed. The rest of the highway's not bad. There is this other issue on the West 403 at the 407 interchange in Mississauga. We've hit the right lane blocked to the stone trucks, so flowing from Winston Churchill to the 407.
And Trans Mountain shut down due to an unspecified number of safety incidents.
You also will find downtown 2 closures off the highways. Northbound York Street closed from Brender to Front after a water main break overnight. So crews are on scene repairing that. And we also have Queen Street still closed from Church to Jarvis for sewer repairs. This closed mid last week. They had it originally hoped to have it open by the weekend. Now they're saying probably tomorrow morning. That's the latest target. If you've been injured in an accident, your suffering and expenses could be completely covered. Call Diamond and Diamond Lawyers for a free consultation. 1-800-567-HURT. Report at 10:31, and with the extended forecast, here's Denise Andriacci.
Full breakdown.
A great day to start off the week, and winter arrived this morning, but not too dramatic. It's a pretty calm condition today.
At midnight, like,
calm winds, milder temperatures, and also just a chance of some scattered mixed precipitation. So not too bad of a forecast to start the week. Tuesday near 4 degrees, mostly cloudy with sunny breaks here. 4 degrees, but lows near -4. We're also expected to reach near 4 for Wednesday, a cloudy sky, and then rain showers Wednesday night. Guaranteed high today is 3.
3 degrees in downtown Toronto. It's overcast and feels like +1 with the wind. 2 degrees, feeling like 0 at Pearson.
Coming out at 10:30, the latest on a province-wide lockdown over the holidays. Full details expected from the premier at 1 o'clock today. Our Carl Hansky taking the pulse of GTA commuters this morning.
680 News Time, 10:23.
It's a beautiful time of year. Stop and appreciate how fortunate we are. Thank you so much to our customers for helping us grow since 1963.
Hey, $3.50, $3 is like $3.50, $5.75. Watch out. I do shop in this store, but on a pro rata basis.
Be the first to know with 680 News breaking news alerts delivered to
You
your
gotta pass
device
that
the
man when
moment it
it's over.
happens. Powered by the Monitoring Center Home Security. Subscribe now at 680news.com. The resting place of Rome's first emperor set to reopen after a 14-year restoration project.
The work is almost complete on this imposing circular building on the banks of the Tiber River here in Rome, considered a jewel of the Roman Empire. Augustus, who commissioned the mausoleum for his family, is the emperor credited with bringing peace and stability to Rome after the assassination of his great-uncle, Julius Caesar. As archaeologist Ersilia Maria Loretti explains, over the centuries, the site has been used as everything from a fortress and bullfighting ring to a concert hall. It's set to finally reopen.
One way or
in
another,
March.
there was a lot of human
Megan Williams, ABC News, Rome.
In 60 seconds, look at Christmas news, then to the business center where there's a sell-off on Bay and Wall Street. Happy holidays from Von Chrysler. After a tough year, there's more reason than ever to celebrate the spirit of the season. Your Von Chrysler family is thankful for all your support and proud to be there for you with friendly service and incredible savings. Get 15% off all new Jeep Compass and Jeep Cherokee models. Von Chrysler has the largest regular inventory in the GTA, with special lease rates as low as $75 weekly plus tax. Shop online today at VonChrysler.com. They can't wait to see you in 2021.
I don't need to tell you about the obstacles on your way to finding a mortgage. Maybe you're a first-time homebuyer, self-employed, or uncommissioned. Remember the name Duga. Jaspreet Duga and his team have options. If you're a first-time buyer, self-employed, or uncommissioned, Jaspreet Duga works for you, not the lenders. So you get the best terms and rates. Get started today at dugamortgages.ca. That's DHUGGA mortgages.ca. And tear down those obstacles. License 12880.
Any relation to think of credit union? Apparently not, but I still don't have stuff.
Christmas news on the 25s, brought to you by the Salvation Army. Well, how long has Christmas music been playing in your home this year? Are there any tracks that make you push the skip button? Our Jeff Verhoeven is here with one list of the worst Christmas songs ever.
Look, don't get mad at me. I didn't come up with this.
Prier pour ce solstice d'hiver, c'est aujourd'hui, ça se répète tous les ans. Comme 2020 a été une année spéciale, elle le sera jusqu'à la fin, parce que le solstice, ce soir, cette année, est marqué par la présence de l'étoile de Noël, pas celle de Bethléem ou du berger dont on entendait parler dans la chanson de Sheila. Et cette étoile de Noël, c'est un phénomène astronomique qui n'avait pas été observé depuis près de 800 ans. Ça nous ramène donc au Moyen-Âge. Vous me direz, il y a peut-être des parallèles à faire entre ce que nous vivons et le Moyen-Âge. De parallèles peut-être oiseux dans les circonstances, on va s'en tenir à l'astronomie avec notre invité, Laurie Rousseau-Neptune, qui nous parle d'Hawaï. Donc, il est pas mal tôt là-bas, n'est-ce pas, Laurie?
Oui, il est 5h30 pour moi ce matin.
Ben, merci de vous...
On a new round of stimulus after weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks of talks.
What?
So the Dow right now down 368, the S&P off by 57, and the Nasdaq down 212. It's still the big loser in North America, off by 1.6%. Shares in Nike, though, hit an all-time high, 147.95. The athletic retailer reported higher quarterly sales and profits after the closing bell on Friday. Very quietly on Friday. The stock also got at least 3 upgrades today. The TSX down 214, 17,319. It's looking at a gain in December of about 0.5% and up by 1.5% year to date. Gold right now is down $4, 18.85. We've got oil off by $1.87, 47.23. That is a drop of 3.8%. And then we are seeing strength in the U.S. dollar today. The Canadian dollar down by about 0.5 cent, 77.74 cents U.S. I'm Chris McCusker. This is 680 News.
Does advertising with 680 News work? Well, things seem to be flowing well for Stan Cleany from Roto-Rooter Plumbing and Drain Service.
Things are going great. We've been so successful with our plumbing and drain part of the business, advertising on 680 News, we thought we'd advertise our new flood and sewer cleanup and restoration business.
And how is that working?
The phone
Speaking of sales,
But I'm the last of a dying breed. Twin hammers look like the Siamese. I got that beam from the Japanese. My French go wave, you can remind me of mac and cheese. It is what it has to be. I'm killing out who's after me. They have to see the rich, and I swear, what's it financially? Like who we frontin' for? They flying like this a trampoline. These bitches to the Marriott guy. It was a Magdalene. My shop like a little bro, a tagalong. It's these instrumentals we got be bragging on. It's rose with beer, brook, class, riches, we track 'em on. The nigga with the gate and Sega, what's they were tracking on? The Megatron, Mammon and Lebanon. We was slapping that back and forth. Used to live on French Street, right in the Esplanade. Bitches run the ship and make us film it like espionage. You know the spot is set for it. Like, why you niggas say protect your network? Chopping in shit so we win. Like a net for the cylinder, always a spin. I connect for it right into the dome when I get it out the chest to chart rapper. When you going towards our music, maybe when we go up.
Expected to be enough today, as well as the updated
telling us
COVID-19
for fucking
Ontario is seeing more than
24
2,000 new
hours.
infections reported, a drop in cases compared to Sunday. Canada joins a growing list of countries to ban passengers from the UK due to a new coronavirus strain that appears to be spreading at a faster rate.
It's the first day of winter, the shortest period of sunlight, and also just 5 days until Christmas.
Looking at milder temperatures
Instead
and
of
more
banning case
rainfall.
coverage
Christmas
and
prediction
mandatory.
for the GTA.
The Predators aren't allowed to
We'll
go
be getting
anywhere.
some NHL hockey in the new year, and the Patriots have been eliminated from the playoffs for the first time in years. Sports at 45.
Investors unloading stocks in North America on virus angst. A big bounce for shares in a Canadian casino operator, and oil drops by almost $2. Business at 56.
But no, it's like $10
As traffic and weather together on the ones, and checking the drive this morning, here's Kyle Hawking.
This report brought to you by 407 ETR. Big problems on the southbound 400. Approaching Canal Road, we now have all lanes blocked because of this vehicle fire. Crews are working on extinguishing it right now. So it is heavy on the approach, as you would imagine, approaching 5th line down to Canal Road. You may want to consider exiting at 5th line and using an alternate. Not sure how long this blockage of all lanes will last, but likely it's just to get things under control here, and then they'll be able to safely reopen a lane for traffic. So South 400 very heavy approaching 5th line to approaching Canal Road with that. Northbound 400, a slight delay as you pass by the area as well because of the visual distraction. We've got 2 westbound delays. Westbound 403 at the 407 in Mississauga. The right lane is blocked with a stalled truck. Still no crews on scene. Delays from Winston Churchill to the 407. And then westbound 401 volume approaching Mavis in the Express to approaching Mississauga Road. On city streets, 2 closures. Northbound York Street is closed from Bremner to Front. There was a water main break overnight, so crews have blocked that section off to fix it. And Queen Street is still closed from Church to Jarvis for emergency sewer repairs. 407 ETRs added 33 new lane kilometers at no cost to taxpayers to keep you moving to the things that matter most. Visit 407etr.com. Next report at 10:41, and with the forecast, here's Denise Andriacci.
A gray start to the week. Temperatures above the freezing mark and just a hint above seasonal for the next couple of days here in the GTA. Now it's mostly cloudy, but we have the chance of some wet flurries or drizzle this afternoon and through the evening. Your overnight low tonight is -2. The guaranteed high today, 3 degrees.
Cloudy, 2 degrees in downtown Toronto. Same conditions at Pearson. 680 News Time, 10:33.
A Christmas unlike any other. We're expecting to hear from the Premier this afternoon about a province-wide holiday lockdown that will take effect Christmas Eve.
What we know so far, here's 680's Carl Hansky.
680 News has learned that come 12:01 Thursday morning, the entire province will be placed in lockdown. Here at the Gardner and DVP, some commuters agree drastic measures are needed.
If people are following the guidelines, then you have to shut it down to make people follow guidelines.
If you want to stop the COVID, right? They stop everyone from getting sick.
It means rule breakers will no longer be able to drive out of the region to areas not in shutdown mode to shop or dine. The same restrictions will apply everywhere. Only essential businesses allowed to open. That, of course, causes concern.
A lot of friends that have small businesses, they've complied with everything asked of them. They've downsized. They have their plexiglass, spend a lot of money on kitchens and renovations so they could survive, and they're being shut down again.
We're told the lockdown will last 28 days for all areas south of Sudbury, 14 days for those further north. I'm Carl Hansky.
While we wait for an official announcement from the provincial government, Hamilton has already moved into the gray zone. It went into effect at 12:01 this morning, and the measures restrict restaurants to takeout and delivery only. Non-essential businesses have also been forced to close. Hamilton joins Toronto, Peel, York, and Windsor-Essex in lockdown.
And now for the latest numbers from the province, we're joined live by 680's Michelle Morton. Michelle.
Good morning. Ontario is reporting 2,123 new cases of COVID-19 today and more than 54,500 tests completed. Now, 611 of those cases are in Toronto, 480 in Peel, 192 in York, and 138 in Windsor-Essex County. The 7-day average is 2,250 cases a day. So as a whole, this is a drop of 41 cases compared to yesterday and lower than our 7-day average. While the Ford government is set to announce a province-wide lockdown, Toronto Mayor John Tory says he supports the move.
The mobility of people go back and forth. We see the numbers for other reasons like traffic planning and transportation planning, and the numbers of people who travel back and forth between those regions every single day is tens of thousands of people. And so if you really want to stop people from seeing each other and coming into contact with each other and spreading the virus, you have to have something that's region-wide.
The province will be updating its COVID-19 modeling this morning at 11. Meanwhile, some welcome news for Peel region. Mississauga will be seeing its first round of the vaccine today, with healthcare workers on the front line set to get the shot first. A spokesperson for Brampton Mayor Patrick Brown confirmed with us that tomorrow morning the city will be receiving its first vaccines at the Brampton Civic Hospital. Reporting live, I'm Michelle Moore.
680 News, traffic alert. This is Kyle Hockey in the 680 traffic center. The southbound 400 blocked approaching Canal Road because of a vehicle fire. The 680 traffic watch continues.
680 News Time, 10:36. Canada joins a growing list of countries to ban passengers from the UK due to a new coronavirus strain that appears to be spreading at a faster rate. We get the details now from 680's Laura Carney. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announcing a 72-hour travel ban on passengers from the UK went into effect at midnight, and Trudeau says the decision was made to keep Canadians safe across the country. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson says this new variant appears to be up to 70% more transmissible and is responsible for a surge in cases in London and southeastern England. Those areas now under a heightened form of lockdown. CNN's Nick Robertson.
More than 20 countries have now banned travel from the UK, most significantly across the Channel to France. 20% of goods coming in and out of the UK go across those port crossings. They are blocked today.
Well, the early signs suggest this new variant is more transmissible than other strains. Officials say there is no evidence it is any more severe or resistant to antibodies or vaccines. I'm Laura Carney.
680 News Time 10:37. Hockey fans got an early Christmas gift yesterday as the NHL announced they are a go for next season. More now from Sportsnet 590 The Fans, Rob Wong. It took a few weeks, but after the NHL and NHLPA agreed to a 56-game season, the NHL's Board of Governors gave their stamp of approval on it yesterday, meaning the NHL season is a go starting on January 13th. All training camps will be underway by January the 3rd with no preseason games held. Playoffs begin in early May with the Stanley Cup set to be handed out in mid-July as the league hopes to return to a normal schedule for the following season. We'll see 4 divisions. One of them could be an all-Canadian one, but the league still needs to work things out with 5 provinces in order for that to happen. Reports say British Columbia is one of the provinces that is driving a hard line in negotiations. From Sportsnet 590 The Fan, I'm Rob Wong.
Despite revenue taking a massive hit from COVID-19, the TTC will not be raising fares next year or make any drastic service cuts. The 2021 budget will be before the TTC board today. The transit agency is projecting it'll spend $2.15 billion on operations next year, which will allow it to restore service to pre-pandemic levels on bus routes where ridership has been higher. Service on the subway and streetcars will remain at reduced levels. Ridership across the system is currently at about 30%.
It appears consumers and workers are seeking legal advice like never before, and the calls to a hotline for free legal service have spiked to an all-time high. Mike Epple reports from the 680 Business Center.
Pro Bono Ontario is a charity that connects people to free legal advice. The organization's deputy director, Yoni Furman, tells the CBC they're answering questions to issues that previously never existed. Pro Bono Ontario says that the number of calls to their hotline has jumped by 72% this year. Questions surrounding housing and employment have seen the sharpest increase. Employment-related calls up 153%. Furman says that many clients have nowhere else to turn. They can't afford a lawyer yet need help for a civil legal problem. Many calls have been related to layoffs and qualifications for government benefits, along with workplace health and safety concerns, and evictions from housing, with calls in that category averaging 300 to 400 per month. The Business Center, I'm Mike Epple.
And we'll check gas prices next.
680 News Time 10:39.
Good morning, Hillview Secondary. These are your announcements. It's snowing. So if you're using the Wi-Fi or the coffee shop to take calls, be sure to unlock. If you don't have a laptop for homework, make sure your phone is fully charged. And lastly, if you don't have a quiet place to study at home, see if your work break room is free.
For students in low-income communities, the barriers to education have never been higher. Donate to Pathways to Education and help them continue high school.
Now the 680 News gas price update. Empro predicts the price will not be changing at midnight, holding at $1.06.9 a liter at most GTA stations. And it's just into 680 News. A 7-year-old has been rushed and injured in a 2-car collision downtown Toronto. Police say it happened at Jarvis and Wellesley. Paramedics, police, and fire are currently on the scene, and the intersection is closed in all directions. Stay with 680 News for more on this developing story.
680 News Time 10:40.
Maybe you're oven to break this year and cook all your holiday favorites on a Traeger wood pellet grill instead. Fueled by all-natural hardwood pellets, Traeger grills add incredible wood-fired flavor to everything you cook. Traeger's also boasts 6-in-1 versatility that lets you cook everything from roast turkey and grilled veggies to baked cookies and smoked eggnog. Plus, Wi-Fi technology lets you control your grill right from your phone. To learn more and find a dealer near you, visit TraegerGrills.ca.
Canada dealers. Fighting cancer is hard,
But fighting cancer and your disability insured, well, that's just inexcusable. My name is Aaron Waxman, and if your disability claim has been denied for any reason, call me 416-661-4878. And don't worry about for legal fees, because there are none. At my law firm, my team of lawyers only get paid when you get paid. And before you call, you should always remember that there are no bad questions. 416-661-4878 or on your cell phone at pound.
Traffic and weather together on the ones. Here's Kyle Hawking.
The drive is starting to get busier. This report brought to you by Pizza Pizza. In our major issues on the south side of 400 approaching Canal Road, all 3 lanes blocked currently because of vehicle fire cleanup. We have crews just trying to get things under control, and then they'll be able to reopen a lane. It's jammed from approaching 5th line to approaching Canal Road, where this vehicle fire is being tended to. If you want to take an alternate, the easiest one to get to is Highway 27. That's the main alternate. There are some county roads that you can also use, but easiest just to go to 27. If you want to even get off at 88, use 27 and then rejoin at Highway 9, or if you want to use Canal Road as well. The rest of the highways okay. We do have this problem on the westbound 403 at the 407 in Mississauga. We've got the right lane blocked for the stalled truck. Heavy tow and MTO now on the scene. Slow for Winston Churchill. And westbound 401, a slight delay through Leslie and the collectors, where crews are working in the left lane. There's emergency construction here. Also volume approaching Mavis Express to approaching Mississauga Road. We have the Jarvis and Wellesley intersection now closed for a collision, as well northbound York Street is closed from Bremner to front because of a broken water main. Celebrate the new year with 50% off regular priced pizzas at Pizza Pizza. Today only use the code 50OFF. Online and on the Pizza Pizza app. Next report at 10:51 and with the forecast, here's Denise Andriacci.
A great start to winter with comfortable temperatures, a guaranteed high of 3 degrees today. Overnight lows near -2. Now it's a mostly cloudy sky today with just a slim chance of seeing some scattered wet flurries and some mixed precipitation in pockets of the GTA. There's also a slight chance of flurries for Tuesday. Temps climb to near 4 degrees tomorrow with a mostly cloudy sky with some sunny breaks in there. Tuesday night, cloudy periods, lows near -4. Guaranteed high today, 3 degrees.
And right now in downtown Toronto, it is 3 degrees and a cloudy sky. Same conditions at Pearson. 680 News Time 10:43.
And now the Dynamic Funds Market Minute. We go live to the Business Center. Good morning, Chris McCusker.
Well, good morning, Judy. We've got fairly steep losses on both sides of the border, and the NASDAQ, no, the S&P is the big loser right now. It's down 1.7%. The NASDAQ down by 204. The Dow is off by 314, and the TSX down 183, 17,351. That is a drop on Bay Street of about 1%. Now, gold is lower, but only by $1 right now, $18.88. Oil is down $1.84, $47.26, a drop of 3.7%. And the energy stocks, the biggest drag on Bay Street right now, the Canadian dollar down by half a cent, 77.72 cents U.S. At the Business Center, I'm Chris McCusker.
The greatest investment tip ever? Start building a plan with a financial advisor today. Learn more about the value of advice at dynamic.ca/advice.
When it comes to attracting customers to your business, 680 News has been delivering the goods for decades. Just ask Frank Serpa of Serpa Automotive Group.
We've been advertising on 680 News since 1996. Because we sell various brands, starting from entry-level vehicles to supercars, 680 can provide me with every client for every brand. Because 680 News has a lot of great listeners. Also, the other advertisers that are on 680 raise the credibility of our business.
Sounds like advertising on 680 News has been working wonders for Serpa Automotive.
When you advertise on 680 News, it's like pushing the gas pedal on your car. It's instant performance, instant horsepower to your business. Every time it gets slow in the dealership, I ask my people, are we on 680 or what? It's getting slow over here. Let's get 680 on.
680 News working for you. Call 680 News Advertising at 416-935-NEWS.
News Radio by itself.
A cloudy sky downtown, 2 degrees, feels like 0. Good morning, I'm Judy Friedman.
And I'm Alex Bloomfield. Here are the top stories right now.
Expecting to hear about a province-wide holiday lockdown when the Premier holds his new daily briefing. 680 News will carry it live at 1 o'clock. Early reports indicating the southern parts of this province will have a 28-day lockdown, while northern regions will have one for 14 days. A 7-year-old girl has been injured in a two-car collision at Jarvis and Wellesley. That intersection is closed in all directions. We do have an update on those injuries, though they are minor. And traffic alert, all lanes are blocked on the southbound 400 approaching Canal Road, all due to a vehicle fire. Time for 680 Sports from Sportsnet 590 The Fan. Here's Show Ellie.
Well, it's been a long wait for hockey fans as some sports continue and others get ready to make their comeback. But that's all in the past as the NHL has officially announced their return to play. The governors and the Players Association have both approved the agreement. If all goes well with the provinces, discussions continue today. The plan is to have realigned divisions, including the North, the All-Canadian division. Each team in the North will play each other 9 or 10 times, according to the league. Training camp will open on January 3rd, while the regular season starts on the 13th. Over to the NFL, where the Jets won their first game of the year against the Los Angeles Rams, a 23-20 win in LA, unfortunately with tiebreakers, and now puts the Jacksonville Jaguars, who lost to the Ravens, in the driver's seat for the #1 overall pick. Some other scores from yesterday: Chiefs outlast the Saints in New Orleans 32-29. For Philly, Jalen Hurts has 4 total touchdowns, so the Eagles do lose 33-26 to the Arizona Cardinals. And the New England Patriots were eliminated from the playoffs with a 22-12 loss to Miami. It's the first time in 11 years the Patriots will not make the postseason. Bengals Steelers is the Monday nighter. That gets going later this evening at 8:15. Sports at 15 and 45 past every hour or anytime at sportsnet.ca/590. 680 News Traffic Alert. This is Kyle Hawking in the 680 Traffic Center. All lanes to the southbound 400 remain blocked approaching Canal Road because of a vehicle fire. The 680 Traffic Watch continues. Hiring can be challenging. That's a consumer makes it fast and easy. We talked to COO Dylan Nicholas. We needed to hire a director. That's all that was.
La lune est pleine juste pour you. Les cris des grands méchants loups. Des balles de l'argent, c'est ça que je joue.
It's fucking taking exits and nothing. There's like a some sort of appliance just sitting there. It's gone now. They ripped it all up and replaced the sidewalk. The supers are only at fucking 24 inch. Like they were fucked up and they're connected to things that have like 130-year-old water lines. Like the Canadian General Electric Company, all the street shop has been there for longer than Toronto. It's not part of Parkland, it's not part of West Toronto. It's like in between everything, in between the railroads go through the rail system. This Davenport Diamonds project is part of the reason they call it that. It's the way the rail lines cross. So it's this neighborhood is the name of Diamonds because of Diamond Industries. So you have like a bunch of rail lines intersecting at odd angles. And they're owned by different companies. So the guys put together have to work together to make it work. It just has to work.
C'est
Regional criminal investigation managed to intercept a human smuggling route that were trying to enter Canada. So this person was sentenced in Richmond.
From January through October, more than 8,900 travelers have been kept from entering Canada, even with records showing traffic at the airport and at border crossings has dropped more than 90% since the pandemic started. 3 convicted murderers were among the 609 foreign nationals reportedly removed by the CBSA. I'm Marcella Bernardo.
In 60 seconds, check the traffic and your forecast.
680 News Time 10:50. What's the cure for cabin fever this winter? How about 250 cc's of pure snow-blowing excitement, better known as a Briggs & Stratton snowblower. Save $350 now till December 24th at Canadian Tire.
Your life has taken a bit of a break, but your dental health shouldn't. At Ultimate Dental, our enhanced cleaning and sterilization protocols will help keep you safe at your appointment, while our team of professionals keep your oral and overall health in check. We also offer our patients a 0% interest payment plan, so you can get the treatment you need when you need it. Located across Ontario and the GTA, contact your local Ultima clinic or visit ultimadental.com to find a dental professional near you. Ultima Dental, care beyond your smile.
What's the cure for cabin fever this winter? How about 250 cc's of pure snow-blowing excitement, better known as a Briggs & Stratton snowblower. Save $350 now until December 24th at Canadian Tire.
They don't count the people leaving soon.
Time for traffic and weather together on the ones. Here's Kyle Hawking.
This report brought to you by Queensway Hyundai. The big problems on the southbound 400 continue approaching Canal Road. All lanes are blocked because of vehicle fire cleanup. So the delay begins just south of Highway 88 past 5th line to approaching Canal, where this vehicle fire is being dealt with. If you want to exit the highway, probably best to do so at Highway 88 or at least at 5th line. You'll have to sit in a delay to exit at 5th line though, and then use Highway 27 to the west. That's the most direct route to get around this. You can then rejoin at Highway 9 and continue your travels. It's going to add time to your drive though, so make sure you plan ahead. The other problem we had was on the westbound 403 at the 407 in Mississauga. Stone truck has been cleared away, heavy from Winston Churchill to the 407 though. We had a maintenance crew on the westbound 401 at Leslie and the Collectors. They have cleared. Delays gone there. It is busy in Mississauga, approaching Mavis Express to approaching Mississauga Road. And just a bit of volume on the eastbound 401 from Weston to the 400 ramps, Express and Collectors. Downtown, we have northbound lanes on York Street closed, Bremner to Front for a broken water main. Queen is closed, Church to Jarvis for sewer repairs. And the Jarvis and Wellesley intersection is closed because of a collision. Giving back is what Queensway Hyundai does best. Get an extra $1,000 holiday bonus, plus don't pay for 90 days, never undersold, only at queenswayhyundai.ca. Next report at 11:01, and with the extended forecast, here's Denise Andriacci.
A mainly gray day across the GTA today. You may encounter some mixed precipitation at times this afternoon and evening. Nothing too active in the forecast, and there's also a chance of flurries scattered through Tuesday. But for the most part, tomorrow is cloudy with sunny breaks, highs near 4 degrees. Wednesday near 4, cloudy with showers expected Wednesday night. And we're watching for some rain and snow on Thursday, Christmas Eve. Temperatures will be warm enough in pockets of the GTA to see the rain first, and then a change over to snow. We're down to -6 by Thursday night. Your guaranteed high today, 3 degrees.
Overcast 3 degrees in downtown Toronto and at Pearson.
This extended forecast is brought to you by the Salvation Army. Give hope for a better tomorrow. This Christmas, partner with the Salvation Army to make a difference in Toronto and the GTA. Donate online at salvationarmy.ca.
Coming up at the top of the hour, the latest on a holiday lockdown for the province. We'll get all the details during Premier Ford's daily briefing at 1 o'clock. 680 News will carry that live. The anticipated announcement expected to be a 28-day lockdown beginning at 12:01 Christmas Eve for Southern Ontario and 14 days for northern regions. We're also keeping our eye on the roads. All lanes are blocked southbound 400 at Canal Road. We'll have your traffic updates as they're needed with Kyle Hawking.
680 News time 10:54.
Pay homage to India's rich cultural history with a culinary experience from India Indian Bistro, a family-owned and operated restaurant located across from historic St. Lawrence Market. India sources the freshest cuts of meat from their butchers to create your favorite Indian dishes. Order today and experience why India Indian Bistro is a TripAdvisor Hall of Fame member. India Indian Bistro, the essence of India through fresh, quality ingredients. Get 10% off your takeout order today when you book through bindia.ca.
Be the first to know.
With 680 News, breaking news alerts.
Delivered to your device the moment it happens.
Powered by the Monitoring Center Home Security.
Subscribe now
at 680news.com.
And markets are off their lows for the day. Chris McCusker has your business details next.
680 News time 10:55. What does it mean to be exceptional? Take two companies that intimately know their craft and witness as they create a design story for those who dare to be different. Appliance Canada and Thermador. Strong partners that bring innovation to life and invite you to experience exceptional moments with Thermador appliances. Visit appliancecanada.com for more information on our Thermador offers featured throughout the year. Thermador and Appliance Canada. For your home, for your life. During the holidays, we hear a lot about people going hungry. With COVID, even more families aren't getting enough to eat. At Second Harvest, we think it's time to give hunger the bird. Partnering with Loblaw Companies Limited, we're hoping to give away more than 8,000 turkeys this holiday season. For just $25, you can provide a festive meal to a family in need. Help Second Harvest give hunger the bird. Donate $25 today at holidayturkeydrive.ca.
10:56. Now time for the 680 News Business Report, brought to you by IBM at the Business Center. Here's Chris McCusker. Well, today's shares in Greed Canadian Gaming surging today. So right now that stock on Bay Street is up 17%. We told you last week that shareholders were advising against a proposed takeover offer by Apollo Global Management. Today, the firm increased its offer for the casino operator to $45 a share, which is roughly where the stock was trading before the pandemic hit. So the upped offer makes it more likely a deal will happen. That stock providing a lift to Bay Street. It's not really helping, though. The TSX down 159 points, 17,374. There are new concerns today all around the world about a COVID-19 variant which has been detected in the UK. So it begs the question, does this change the global economic outlook? David Rosenberg is chief economist at Rosenberg Research.
I think it might just change some of the timing that's involved. We are going to beat this pandemic. We're going to get through. This is not going to last for years. The vaccine and its plural and its efficacy, that is a modern day medical miracle, no doubt about it. But what's happening right now is just a reminder that the virus does mutate, as most of these do, that the tunnel towards the end of the light is probably going to be a little longer and filled with more bumps than people were assuming, say, just in the past few weeks.
Price for gold right now down $3, $18.85. Oil up by $1.91 to $47.19, and the Canadian dollar down by half a cent, 77.71 cents US. We are seeing strength in the U.S. dollar today. Now, stateside, lawmakers set to vote on a new round of stimulus. Seems the variant on COVID-19 is having more influence today. The Dow is down 252, the S&P off by 61. And the NASDAQ down by 193. I'm Chris McCusker. This is 680 News.
IBM's public cloud. Your cloud is public. Your data stays private. Now available in Canada. 2001 Audio Video's Boxing Day sale is on now. All locations are jam-packed with wall-to-wall specials. From 4K smart TVs to the best in streaming and home audio. All on sale at 2001 for the absolute lowest price anywhere. Phone for curbside pickup or shop online at 2001audiovideo.com. 2001 Getting you where you need to go
faster.
The most traffic in Toronto. 680 News.
Taking a look at some regional weather conditions this hour. Right now in Richmond Hill, it's cloudy, 1 degree, with the wind, though, feels like -1. We have the same conditions in Newmarket this hour. A bit warmer in Brampton, cloudy and 3 degrees, feels like +1. 1 degree in Pickering and overcast in downtown Toronto right now. 3 degrees, which is our guaranteed high under a cloudy sky. The News Watch never stops. 680 News is CFTR AM Toronto. 680 News time at the time, 11 o'clock.
For breaking news, traffic, and weather, this is 680 News, Toronto. This is Monday, December 21st. Good morning, I'm Alex Woodfield.
And I'm Judy Friedman. Here's what's making news this hour.
The provincial government is expected to announce today that all of Ontario will enter lockdown as of Christmas Eve.
Let's break down these numbers.
Seeing a decline in the number of new cases of COVID-19 to date, with more than 2,000 infections reported.
Traffic alert, all lanes blocked on the southbound 400 approaching Canal Road. That's near Bradford. A full traffic report seconds away.
Canada has imposed a 72-hour travel ban with the UK as the federal government tries to keep a new variant of the coronavirus out of this country.
The NHL announces their return for 2021, and James Harden could be on his way out of Houston. Sports at 15.
We've got triple-digit losses on the TSX, the Dow, and the NASDAQ, and a losing debut for shares in Tesla on the S&P 500. Business at 26. 680 News Time, 11:01.
Traffic and weather together on the ones. Here's Kyle Hockey.
This report brought to you by Don Valley North Toyota. We still have the situation unchanged on the southbound 400. Approaching Canal Road, all lanes are blocked for vehicle fire cleanup. Traffic spotter going through said northbound said that the fire is out. However, I did just touch base with the MTO asking if this will be an extended closure, and I was told yes, it will. They're going to be closing the highway fully, it sounds like, from 5th line down to Canal Road for this vehicle fire and ensuing cleanup. So we'll have to try and get an update from the OPP as well as to what exactly is happening here. We do know the fire is out, but there could have been damage to the road, or perhaps they just need the extra space to remove this truck. It was a pickup towing a trailer. So we'll, again, see if we can get an update there. Southbound 400, heavy from Highway 88 to approaching Canal, and again, soon you'll be forced off at 5th line. You may as well just get off before that at 88, and if you're stuck in the backup, see if we can get an update as soon as possible as to when they may be able to get that back up through this scene. If you're on the westbound 403 in Mississauga, things looking a lot better after problems by the 407 cleared. We have a westbound 401 delay approaching Mavis Express and west of Mavis Collectors to approaching Mississauga Road. In downtown, some closures, Jarvis and Wellesley, the intersection closed for a collision. Also, northbound York Street is closed, Bremner to front because of a broken water main. The 680 News Traffic Cruiser is powered by Don Valley North Toyota. Shop the showroom by appointment only or online anytime at DonValleyNorthToyota.com. Next report at 11:11, and with the forecast, here's Denise Andriacci.
A mostly cloudy gray day today. We do have the chance of some mixed precipitation this afternoon and evening. Overnight lows near -2. The guaranteed high today, 3 degrees.
And right now, downtown Toronto, it's overcast 3 degrees. Same conditions at Pearson. 680 News Time, 11:03.
The Ford government slated to make a major announcement this afternoon centering around a province-wide lockdown on Christmas Eve. We'll carry that news conference live here on 680 News at 1 o'clock.
With more on when this will begin, how long it'll last, we're joined by 680's Carl Hansky.
Sources tell 680 News the lockdown will begin at 12:01 a.m. on December 24th and last for 28 days for all areas south of Sudbury, 14 days for those north of Sudbury. It means no matter where you go in Ontario, restrictions will be the same.
I agree with it. I think it's best for us. Lives matter more than shopping.
But here at the Gardner and DVP, a lot of commuters worry about the mounting cost.
Yeah, a lot of small businesses a lot of them are shutting down. It's not fair to them that big businesses are staying alive and they're shutting down.
The province-wide lockdown is seen as a way to discourage traveling over the holidays.
We actually get our whole family and I'm staying home.
Only businesses deemed essential will be allowed to remain open. The winter break for students will also be extended, but we don't know yet for how long. I'm Carl Hansky.
As of today, Hamilton has now joined Toronto, Peel, York, and Windsor, Essex in lockdown. The region entered the gray zone at 12:01 this morning. Non-essential businesses have been forced to close, as well as restaurants only being able to serve takeout or offer delivery.
For a 7th straight day, the province is reporting over 2,000 new cases of COVID-19. It comes as we await the release of new projections this hour for the spread of the virus in the province. 680's Michelle Morton joins us live with the latest. Michelle?
2,123 new cases of COVID-19 are being reported today in the province, and 17 deaths. 54,505 tests have been completed with a positivity rate of 4.7%, meaning of those tests taken, 4.7% tested positive for the virus. Toronto is leading with 611 of those cases, and 480 new infections are in Peel. two areas, though, seeing a decline are York Region with 192 and 138 for Windsor Essex County Health Unit. As a whole, the 7-day average is 2,250 cases a day. So today's case number, that's a drop of 41 cases compared to yesterday and lower than our 7-day average. 915 people are in hospital, 265 are in the ICU, and 152 are on the ventilator. And all 1,654 more result cases reported today. Reporting live, I'm Michelle Martin.
680 News traffic alert. This is Kyle Hocking in the 680 Traffic Center. The southbound 400 approaching Canal Road is still blocked because of an ongoing vehicle fire cleanup. The 680 Traffic Watch continues.
And
the intersection of Jarvis and Wellesley Streets remain closed after a two-vehicle collision. Toronto police say a 7-year-old girl suffered minor injuries and she's been taken to hospital as a precaution. No word on what caused the crash.
York Regional Police have charged a 34-year-old man following an explosion inside a home in Richmond Hill. Police say the man was operating a marijuana extraction lab inside a unit near Highway 7 in Leslie. He was attempting to extract oil from the marijuana, which led to an explosion and fire. Andrew Pentland is charged with unauthorized production of cannabis, arson, disregard for human life, and damage to property, as well as mischief over $5,000.
This is on News Radio 680 News at 11:06. Canada has imposed a 72-hour travel ban with the UK as the federal government tries to keep a new variant of the coronavirus out of this country. 680's Laura Carney reports. Dozens of countries have now imposed restrictions on flights from the UK, and yesterday, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau added Canada to the list. It went into effect at midnight. Trudeau says the decision was made to keep Canadians safe across the country, and it comes in the wake of an announcement on Saturday from British Prime Minister Boris Johnson that he was placing London and the southeast of England in a new Tier 4 level of restrictions after a warning from its scientific advisors about this new variant of the coronavirus that is spreading faster than existing strains. CNN's Nick Robertson.
The immediate effect for the cabinet session Boris Johnson is having today is to look at the impact of the fact that more than 20 countries have now banned travel from the UK.
Early signs suggest this variant is more transmissible than other strains, but there is no evidence it is any more severe or resistant to antibodies or vaccines. I'm Laura Carney.
This is 680 News. Winter is here with Christmas just around the corner. Many are wondering if it will be a white one. 680's Adam Steinberg has more what we can expect for the first week of winter.
The relatively mild fall appears to be creeping into winter, with models suggesting mixed conditions for the season.
Yes, we will see bursts of snow, but we also have a really good chance of high rainfall amounts and some freezing rain as well, and ice precipitation.
But what about this week? Will we at least have a white Christmas? Our weather specialist Denise Andriachi says there's a chance of light snow on Christmas Eve, possibly switching to flurries on Friday.
As temperatures fall Thursday, we have a good chance of accumulating about 2 to 4 centimeters of snow.
The above seasonal conditions have provided the opportunity to squeeze in a few more hikes and walks around the GTA, but a warning for those who may come across ice formed on local bodies of water.
We really don't have any strong ice that has formed here in the GTA.
According to the Red Cross, there are several factors that determine the strength of ice, including the depth of the water, the weight of an individual, and quick changes in temperature. I'm Adam Steinberg.
Well, we know the NHL season will start next month, but will Canadian teams be able to play?
Am I wrong? Well, they're wrong, and you figure out how to tell them they're wrong because they're not the depth of the water; it's the fucking thickness of the ice. How do you determine that? Well, there's a few.
Reports say some of the provinces are not satisfied with what they've seen from the NHL so far. The Sportsnet's Chris Johnston says the league is taking their protocols very seriously in order to satisfy public health measures.
All meals would be had at the team hotel. You're not going to a restaurant. You're not going down the street to Starbucks and walk around the city. I mean, we're talking about a pretty strictly confined, almost like a little bit of a mini bubble.
All training camps are set to begin by January the 3rd as the regular season begins 10 days later. From Sportsnet 590 The Fan, I'm Rob Long.
680 News Time 1109. Need window inspiration? Then you need to speak to the experts. Hi, I'm Tom Rokicki of Inline Fiberglass Windows and Doors. Our window experts are experienced in working with architects, builders, and homeowners to ensure your vision becomes a reality. So whether you're replacing your old windows or building your dream home, dream the dream with Inline Fiberglass. If you can dream it,
we can build it.
The other
Visit
one
our
on the
factory
floor
direct
is
showroom,
so
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter,
I
or inlinefiberglass.com. Now the 680 News gas price update. Enpro says the price of gas won't change at midnight, holding at $1.06.9 a liter at most GTA stations.
680 News Time 11:10.
If life is a journey, we can help you enjoy the ride. Mercedes-Benz Oakville and Mercedes-Benz Oakville Authorized Collision Center are proud members of the Haywood Group of dealerships and a driving force in Oakville for 61 years. Being part of the Greater Toronto Area's premier automotive network, we provide you an experience we want for ourselves. We are Mercedes-Benz Oakville and Mercedes-Benz Oakville Authorized Collision Center. We're not just here for you. We are you. To learn more, visit us at Mercedes-Benz-Oakville.ca.
I'm here with Bill Coy of Coy Brothers, and we're wishing you a Kubota Christmas.
If Jack Frost is nipping at your nose, you should climb into a heated cab of a Kubota tractor.
Can I roast chestnuts in there, Bill?
I don't recommend that. Kubota tractor cabs are luxurious and more spacious than the competition. With big windows and standard rear defogger and deep fogging climate control, they have better visibility too.
So I'm offering this simple phrase. Get your Kubota tractor from the Snow Bros at Coy Bros.
KOYBRLS.com.
680 News Time 11:11.
Traffic and weather together on the ones. Kyle Hawking.
This report is brought to you by Freedom Mobile. We've got, as you travel the highways, a big problem still on the southbound 400
What about the byways? Byways
All
closed.
lanes are
That's
blocked
what
because of
it's
ongoing
always.
vehicle fire cleanup. And again, I'm told by the MTO that this is going to turn into a full closure. They will be directing traffic off the highway at 5th Line. I don't believe that has yet been set up, but it's imminent. So you'll be forced off at 5th Line as you approach this area. Have to reroute down to highway, or down to at least Canal Road. It's not Highway 9. It's easier to use the Highway 9 ramp back onto the highway. But it'll be officially closed between 5th Line and Canal Road. A pickup truck towing a trailer, perhaps with something hazardous inside, is what I'm told. Also, a fuel spill that needs to be cleaned up, and the word that they used for the time that this is going to take was lengthy. So it'll be a lengthy cleanup here. Avoid that section of the southbound 400 anywhere between 88 and Canal Road, as it's just stopped right now. We've got on the westbound 401, looks like a new problem just west of the Allen in the Express, west of Dufferin, in fact, in the Express. Left lane blocked by MTO. There's still a van being hooked up to a tow, so just slow from just west of the Allen to west of Dufferin in the Express. And then volume west of Huron-Ontario Express and west of Mavis Collectors to approaching Mississauga Road. And no issues to mention on the eastbound 401. We have a closure of the Jarvis and Wellesley intersection because of a crash, and northbound York Street is closed Brender to front for a broken water main. Get the amazing iPhone 11 for absolute zero on select big gig unlimited data plans. Conditions apply. Visit freedommobile.ca or the Freedom Mobile at Bradford Smart Center. Next report at 11:21, and with the forecast, here's Denise Andriacci.
Gloomy overcast skies for the most part today. This first day of winter, it's fairly comfortable in terms of the temperature trend, but you may encounter a few wet flurries or some drizzle this afternoon and evening. Overnight, down chance of flurries, lows near -2. And for Tuesday, it's mostly cloudy with sunny breaks, highs near 4 degrees and a chance of flurries. The guaranteed high today is 3.
And right now in downtown Toronto, it's cloudy at 3 degrees. Same conditions at Pearson. 680 News Time 11:13. And now the Dynamic Funds Market Minute to the Business Center and Chris McCusker.
Well, Alex, we've got arrows pointing down on both sides of the border. The TSX about 70 points off its low for the day. It's down 159, 17,374. With gold lower by $5, 18.84. Oil is down almost $2, 47.16. That's a drop of close to 4%. And pressuring oil and basically markets today is word about this new COVID-19 variant that has shown up in the UK. We're also seeing strength in the US dollar, the Canadian dollar down 43 100s. 77.78 cents US. The Dow is lower by 184, the S&P up by 58, and the Nasdaq down 176. At the Business Center, I'm Chris McCusker.
Markets are changing more than ever. A financial advisor can help address your evolving portfolio needs. Speak to a financial advisor and learn more at dynamic.ca/advice.
Henry's Boxing Week sale is starting early. Henry's, Canada's greatest camera store, has huge savings on camera gear, lighting, audio, and more. And we are open for holiday shopping in many ways. Shop in store, pick up curbside, or shop online at henrys.com. Henry's always guarantees the best price, and their camera experts can help you with whatever you need. Whether you're looking for a gift or shopping for yourself, visit Henry's.com to find a store near you. Henry's, Canada's greatest camera store.
When it comes to the basics like food, clothing, or shelter, no one should be left out in the cold. The Salvation Army offers practical assistance for children and families, often tending to the basic necessities of life. They also provide shelter for those experiencing homelessness and treatment programs for those suffering from addiction. The Salvation Army's doors are always open. Help the Salvation Army continue to make a difference in Toronto and throughout the GTA, because everyone needs an army. Donate online at salvationarmy.ca.
This is All News Radio, 680 News. It's a cloudy sky and 3 degrees in downtown Toronto. Good morning, I'm Alex Broomfield.
And I'm Judy Friedman. Here are the top stories this hour.
Traffic alert, all lanes blocked on the southbound 400 approaching Canal Road after a fuel spill and vehicle fire that's near Bradford. A full traffic report coming up at 11:21. A province-wide lockdown that would take effect on the morning of Christmas Eve, expected to be announced by the Premier in a little under 2 hours from now. We'll carry it here live on 680 News at 1 o'clock. And a full week of over 2,000 new cases per day now in the province. 2,123 new cases today out of 54,500 tests, both shy of daily records. New projections being rolled out as we speak, going for, cases. ICU occupancy at 300 beds for COVID patients within 10 days. Now 680 Sports from Sportsnet 590 The Fan. Here's Shirley.
Let's do that. Hockey. NHL has officially announced their return to play in the new year. There are still some kinks to work out, including the provinces who have not all agreed to let teams play in their home arenas. Discussions will reportedly continue this week. If all does go well, the plan is to have the North, the All-Canadian Division, training camp will open on January 3rd, the regular season on January 13th. And there have been some interesting rumors floating around surrounding James Harden these past few weeks, who allegedly wants off the Rockets. John Granado, host for ESPN Houston 97.5, gives an update on a few potential destinations for the disgruntled superstar.
As it stands right now, what I said was they're the favorites, the Raptors and the Celtics, because they have the best offer on the table, and that could always change. Now, I will say this too. This wasn't a leak. This was not intentional by the organization. They're not trying to put it out there so that Daryl Morey will give up Ben Simmons.
The NBA season tips off tomorrow, so we'll keep a close eye on any dealings regarding the Raptors. And a quick programming note, Blue Jays president Mark Shapiro will be stopping by Tim and Sid later today at 6 p.m. Eastern. Sports at 15 and 45 past every hour, or anytime at sportsnet.ca/590.
680 News Traffic Alert.
This is Kyle Hawking in the 680 Traffic Center.
Smoking in the car hurts more than just you. Having the windows open does not protect passengers from the over 70 cancer causing chemicals in the
Why? The 680 Traffic Watch
fucking up the
continues.
ventilation when you do that.
This Boxing Week, unwrap more with Rogers. Like more memories captured with a appropriate camera. More savings when you buy a Galaxy S20 Series 5G phone with financing on select plans. And get a Galaxy Tab A and Galaxy Buds Plus on us. And more time together when you order with Rogers Grow on the Go for free delivery as soon as today. Unwrap everything on your wish list during the Rapid Red event. On now for a limited time at Rogers. Visit Rogers.com today.
Oh, marvelously, oh, marvelously, marvelously, go through a machine. Tangle your feet, it's real on repeat.
Boxing Week is here, and it's the most marvelous time of the year to get amazing deals on the best brands. Shop now at Sleep Country. Sleep well, stay well. Sleep Country. 680 News Time, 11:19.
Well, the U.S. House and Senate are expected to vote on a $900 billion COVID relief bill today.
Under the agreement, $600 checks go to Americans making less than $75,000 a year, $300 a week to the unemployed. There's money for businesses, schools, healthcare providers, and renters facing eviction. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer
You took a
and
fucking
Majority
year to
Leader
figure
Mitch
that out.
McConnell.
Jesus, go with a shitty plan. It's not that special. It sounds like we needed a Canada. Only Canada's a simpler thing. We already ran the money out of here.
Expect to see chips January. I'm Julie Walker.
What about all
This
the
is
people that are like...
680 News.
in Canada.
A former administration of U.S. college entrance exams expected to be sentenced today. Nikki Williams accepted bribes to look the other way. She administered the SAT and the ACT in Houston, but instead of properly administering those exams, Williams pleaded guilty to taking $20,000 in bribe payments to allow another defendant in the scheme to cheat on behalf of students whose parents had paid. Federal prosecutor said Williams deserves 6 months in prison. Defense attorney said Williams has not lived a life of privilege, has lost her job, struggles for money, and has an uncertain future. The defense requested no more than a year of probation. Aaron Katursky, ABC News, New York. In 60 seconds, a look at the roads and the extended forecast.
How
did Aaron park Lexus help you decide which car you wanted? Pretty much, I knew I wanted to buy an SUV or a sedan, and they would show me what I want and what price range I'm looking at, and so they make it happen for me, which I'm happy for. It's that standard access rate that
Fridays up here. We had 6 days to work on. We're doing that for 2 fucking years.
And 1.9% lease rates for up to 40 months on the new 2021 NX300.
Oh, they make eggs on Friday. Eggs on Friday morning. Oh, at the spot.
It's a beautiful time of year. Stop and appreciate how fortunate we are. Thank you so much to our customers for helping us grow since 1963. I'm Tony Kinucci. On behalf of all of us at Trippz and Alba,
Did you think he got ripped off? Well, that guy took your money to go buy crack. He's about to get ripped off. He's going to get up crack and he didn't. He's getting ripped off.
1121.
Traffic and weather together on the one. Here's Kyle Hawkins. This report is brought to you by UptownWireless.ca. We've got a closure of the southbound 400 full closure from Fifth Line to Canal Road. A vehicle fire and spill cleanup ongoing. So southbound 400 traffic now being forced off at Fifth Line. And the MTO says the traffic that had already gone past Fifth Line is going to be squeaking past the scene of this fire in the left lane. So 2 right lanes will still be blocked. We've already gone past the exit of Fifth Line, past that closure. When this vehicle fire happened, you'll be able to squeeze past the scene of this collision. But approaching the area, all traffic being directed off at Fifth Line. It's heavy from approaching Highway 88 down to the Fifth Line ramp where traffic's now being directed off. We have a new issue on the westbound QEW west of Huron, Ontario. The right lane is blocked with a stalled vehicle, so that's causing a delay approaching Huron, Ontario to west of it. And then on the westbound 401, we had problems west of Dufferin in the Express. Those have cleared. Busy just in one spot on the West 401, west of Huron, Ontario Express, and west of Davis Collectors to approaching Mississauga Road. Eastbound 401 doesn't look too bad. We have a stalled truck on the northbound Allen approaching Shepherd, right in the middle lane, causing a bit of a delay on the approach. We've also got an ongoing closure of the Jarvis and Wellesley intersection because of a crash, and northbound York is closed from Bremner to Front for a broken water main. Get the amazing iPhone 11 for absolute zero on select Big Gig unlimited data plans. Conditions apply. Visit freedommobile.ca or the Freedom Mobile at Bradford Smart Center. Next report at 11:31 with the extended forecast. Here's City Sandra Ochi.
A great day to start off the week, and winter arrived this morning, but
not too dramatic.
Some pretty calm conditions today. Calm winds and milder temperatures, and also just a chance of some scattered mixed precipitation. So not too bad of a forecast to start the week. Tuesday near 4 degrees, mostly cloudy with sunny breaks, highs near 4 degrees, but lows near -4. We're also expected to reach near 4 for Wednesday, a cloudy sky, and then rain showers Wednesday night. Guaranteed high today is 3. 3 degrees right now and overcast downtown Toronto. We have the same conditions this hour at Pearson.
And coming up at 11:30, the latest on new modeling numbers from provincial health officials ahead of an expected holiday lockdown announcement from the Premier.
That's science.
11:24.
Mayor John Tory here. To help stop the spread of COVID-19, you need to stay home as much as possible right now. Please go out only for essentials like groceries, medicine, healthcare, school, childcare, work, and exercise. Support local business by ordering online or getting takeout. Connect with friends and family by phone or online. When you go out, help stop COVID-19 by wearing a mask, watching your distance, and washing your hands. For more information, visit toronto.ca/COVID-19. In 60 seconds, Christmas news, and then we'll check in at the Business Center with Chris McCusker. Virus angst sending markets lower.
This is Superfan Batia. You see me driving a lot of SUVs, but I have fallen in love with the new Genesis GBA, the only seat that can compare to my courtside seat is behind the wheel of my new luxury SUV by Genesis. But there is very limited availability. Just drive the official car of the super fan. Book your appointment at genesismississauga.ca. Don't
What
miss
happened to all that
the
cocaine? It was a crime scene. What happened to your busting in the groceries? I don't know.
It's never too late to find the perfect gift. Now you can shop online at indigo.ca and pick up in store in as little as 3 hours. It's the fastest way to shop for all the books and gifts you love. Visit indigo.ca for details.
Hi, for all Christmas news on the 25s, brought to you by the Scott Mission. Well, we're just 4 days away from Christmas now. Most of the GTA is in lockdown. Last minute shoppers may need to get creative. Our Jeff Verhoeven is here with some ideas.
Yeah, if you're like me and haven't started shopping yet, we're getting into crunch time. So that's why I called up my friend Amber Mack, who is a tech expert, and I asked her, Amber, what do I do with all these lockdowns and restrictions? You know what she told me? Why not go digital?
In the Tim Hortons app, we have a new feature called Tim Fix Forward. That means that you can use your rewards to give someone everything from a box of Timbits to a donut to a coffee.
Another idea? Why not sign someone up for a class from Masterclass?
This is a really cool online course where they have a bunch of different celebrities who teach courses, including our own Margaret Atwood, who teaches creative writing.
And if you're asking me, worst case scenario, homemade coupons. I don't want any of your coupons, Roho. Oh, I'm Jeff Roho-Ho-Homan.
Christmas news at 25 minutes past every hour on 680 News.
680 News, traffic alert.
This is Kyle Hawking in the 680 Traffic Center. The southbound 400 is closed in Bradford from 5th Line down to Canal Road because of vehicle fire and spill cleanup. The 680 Traffic Watch continues.
680 News time, 11:26.
Now the business report. Here's Chris McCusker.
Well, Alex, we've got a losing day on Bay and Wall Street with investors concerned about a COVID-19 variant which has shown up in the UK. Now, the World Health Organization is just discussing this as I speak. We are hearing there are no signs the new variant causes more severe disease.
But it is more
having said that,
infectious.
the Dow did drop below
Having said that, the
30,000.
Dow
It's back
did-
above that
that's
mark
not
just slightly,
related
though. Down 173 to 30,005. The Nasdaq lower by 52. No, the S&P is lower by 52. The Nasdaq down by 153.
Yeah,
So essentially,
what
virus
shit?
seems to be overpowering word that U.S. lawmakers did get a deal on stimulus, but at the same time, maybe markets were a little too optimistic. David Rosenberg is chief economist at Rosenberg Research.
The exuberance has gone wild. Yeah, there's lots of reason why the market should be forward-looking, lots of reason why we should look through the tunnel at the light at the end of the tunnel. But it doesn't take away from the fact that when you're taking a look at market positioning, when you're taking a look at valuations and sentiment, they are off the charts. So it's just a matter that we've hit an extreme. And at some point, there was going to be some piece of bad news because we don't live in a perfect world where even a modest imperfection was going to cause the sort of turbulence we're seeing today.
Now, Tesla joined the S&P 500 today after a streak of profitable quarters. In the debut, though, shares down 5.5%, still up by 684% year to date. The TSX down 138, 17,396. Gold is lower by $5, $18.83. Oil down about $2, $47.20. And our loonie off by 0.4 cents, 77.81 cents U.S. I'm Chris McCusker. This is 680 News.
Hi, it's Anthony Longo. At Longo's, we're so proud to offer Churato, our carefully curated line of exclusive Italian imports. Panettone, prosciutto, fine cheeses, and so much more. Churato is authentic Italian quality that celebrates our family's roots and heritage. And it's a perfect addition to your holiday traditions. And even though we've all been home a lot this year, there's no place I'd rather be for the holidays. For quality that meets your family's standards, trust ours. Longo's. Our
Film and TV community recognizes this time for more opportunities for Black, Indigenous, and persons of color. HireBIPOC.com is here to connect talent, crew, and employers. HireBIPOC.com. HireBIPOC.com. Help build a stronger industry together.
680
News is CFTR AM Toronto. Listen 3, 4, 5 times a day. And always be in the know. Find that at your center, smart speaker, phone, or HD radio at 680news.com/listen. And remember, 680 News is the only GTA radio station with a weather guarantee. Today it stands at $22,000. Downtown Toronto, it's overcast and 3 degrees. It's 11:30.
Number 1 for news in Toronto. This is 680 News.
It's Monday, December the 21st. Good morning. I'm Judy Friedman.
And I'm Alex Bloomfield. Here's what's making news this hour.
Ontario is on its way to see 300 intensive care unit beds filled within 10 days, according to COVID-19 modeling just released by the province.
The province is expected to announce today that all of Ontario will go with a lockdown come Christmas Eve. It means no matter where you go, the restrictions will be the same.
Traffic alert on lanes are closed southbound 400 between 5th Line and Canal Road for vehicle fire and spill cleanup.
Welcome to the first day of winter.
It might not feel like it for the next couple of days.
Coming up, a look ahead to the season upon us, including which regions are more likely than others to see a white Christmas.
We will be getting some NHL hockey in the new year, and the New York Jets may have won one game, but lost the number 1 pick in the draft. Sports is 45.
We've got losses on both sides of the border as a new variant of COVID-19 surfaces. Oil is in the red and our food also lower. Business at 56.
News time 11:31.
Now time for traffic and weather together on the ones. First, a look at your drive. Here's Kyle Hawking.
This report brought to you by Uptown Wireless. Getting a few conflicting reports from the MTO here. I've been told that the southbound 400 would be closed for quite a while in Bradford. Southbound 400 approaching Canal Road, a vehicle fire had taken out all lanes, and then traffic was being forced off at 5th Line. The last update that I just got, as of a couple of minutes ago, says the South 400 at 5th Line, or just south of it where this fire was, just the right lane closed. So once again, traffic may be getting through. This is out of our camera range, but I will get the MTO on the horn after this report.
On the horn, geez, we're all military style.
Traffic is, in fact, being let through. Regardless, it does sound like that whatever cleanup is going on here, whether it blocks all lanes or not, is going to be a lengthy one. There was a vehicle fire and then a spill, and the truck pickup towing a trailer. It sounds like the trailer may have had something hazardous on board, so it could be there for a while, at least blocking a lane. On the westbound 401, we just had maintenance crews rolling through Leslie in the Express. They stopped for a brief bit and then left, and so it's a bit busy 404 to Leslie Express, and then we have volume from about just west of here. Ontario Express to approaching Mississauga Road. Eastbound looks a bit busy from Kipling to the 400 Express, otherwise not bad. And the stalled vehicle on the westbound QEW west of Huron, Ontario is cleared, still a bit slow in the area. Northbound on the Allen, approaching Shepherd, a stalled truck in the center lane, so a bit of a delay. And we've got northbound York Street closed, Bremner to front for a broken water main. The Jarvis and Wellesley intersection now reopened after an earlier crash. Unwrap more with the Rogers Wrapped in Red event. Get a Samsung Galaxy Tab A on select 2-year plans for free. Visit Rogers at Hillcrest Mall or uptownwireless.ca for details. Next report at 11:41, and with the forecast, here's Denise Andriacci.
A great start to the week. Temperatures above the freezing mark and just a hint above seasonal for the next couple of days here in the GTA. Now it's mostly cloudy, but we have the chance of some wet flurries or drizzle this afternoon and through the evening. Your overnight low tonight is -2. The guaranteed high today, 3 degrees.
Right now, downtown Toronto, cloudy sky, 3 degrees. 680 News Time, 11:33.
Ahead of this afternoon's anticipated holiday lockdown announcement from the province, we're getting the daily COVID case numbers, and health experts have new modeling data.
680's Michelle Morton joins us live with all these latest numbers from the province. Michelle.
While cases rise in Ontario, the province says its ability to control the spread is precarious. The Ford government has released new data that shows hard lockdowns lasting between 4 to 6 weeks could cut daily case counts to less than 1,000. The data shows under all scenarios, the province will see 300 intensive care unit beds filled within 10 days, double the 150-bed threshold where surgeries must be cancelled. And under a worst-case scenario, ICU occupancy could hit 1,500 beds by mid-January. COVID-19 modeling expert Dr. Stanley Brown says data shows deaths will continue to rise.
If case rates continue, we will look at a most likely estimate of about 50 deaths a day by the middle of February.
It shows especially in long-term care, where there have been 100 resident deaths over the past week. Today, 2,123 new cases of COVID-19 have been reported and 17 more deaths. 54,505 tests have been completed with a positivity rate of 4.7%, meaning of those tests taken, 4.7% tested positive for the virus. Toronto is leading with 611 of those cases. 480 new infections are in Peel. 2 areas seeing a decline are York Region with 192 new cases and 138 new cases for Windsor, Essex. As a whole, the 7-day average is 2,250 cases a day. 915 people are in hospital, 265 in the ICU, and 152 on a ventilator. Reporting live, I'm Michelle Morton.
All eyes on Queen's Park this afternoon for what's expected to be the announcement of a province-wide holiday lockdown. 680's Carl Hansky is gathering reaction and breaks down what we know so far.
Government sources tell 680 News the entire province will enter lockdown come 12:01 a.m. on Thursday.
I definitely agree with that. It just seems like it's going to hurt a lot of people as well.
Only businesses deemed essential will be allowed to remain open. Here at the Gardner DVP, commuters worry it will bankrupt more small businesses.
Well, they're going to wonder because they can't keep afloat. And a lot of people are going to lose homes, and it's just a snowball effect.
Since all of Ontario will be under the same restrictions, Kyle from Georgetown says it should stop road breakers from Toronto and Peel traveling to his neighborhood to shop.
This is right by the outlets there on Trafalgar, so those things are packed every single day. So they're coming for somewhere.
We're told the lockdown will last 28 days for all areas south of Sudbury, 14 days north of Sudbury. At the Gardner and DVP, I'm Carl Hansky.
That's where we're going to kill it.
Hamilton is now joined Toronto, Peel, York, and Windsor, Essex in lockdown. The region entered the gray zone at 12:01 this morning. Non-essential businesses forced to close, as well as restaurants only able to serve takeout or offer delivery. 680 News traffic alert. This is Kyle Hawking in the 680 Traffic Center. A good news update. Southbound 400 approaching Canal, just the right lane blocked for this ongoing cleanup. Traffic's no longer being forced off the highway. The 680 Traffic Watch continues.
680 News Time, 11:36. We'll add Canada to the growing list of countries to temporarily ban travelers from the UK in an effort to prevent a new strain of the coronavirus from making its way to this country. This 72-hour travel ban went into effect at midnight. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announced the move after an hours-long meeting with members of the incident response group. He says the decision was made to keep Canadians safe across the country. Dozens of countries have now imposed temporary travel restrictions with the UK. ABC's Julia McFarlane has more on what is known about this new variant of the coronavirus.
Cases in London and the southeast of England are skyrocketing. Prime Minister Boris Johnson addressing the nation in an emergency broadcast.
It may be up to 70% more transmissible.
This new variant is why London and the southeast of England have been placed under stricter lockdowns. And while the early signs suggest this new variant is more transmissible than other strains, officials say there's no evidence it is any more severe or resistant to antibodies or vaccines.
The concern about the new strain of COVID-19 is putting pressure on the markets with worries about an extended economic downturn. Our Mike Apple reports from the 680 Business Center.
The British pound is currently on pace for its worst day
since
the coronavirus outbreak started, dropping by more than 2% with this new strain of the pathogen disrupting the UK's supply chains with Europe. We're watching the risk of extended shutdowns, with travel now being restricted to the UK by major airlines. All of the airline stocks are down this morning, on average by 5%. Now there's more discussion about Eurozone interest rates being taken below 0% early in 2021, as the economic reset may not start as soon as many had hoped. The Business Center, I'm Mike Apple.
Might not feel like it, but today is the first day of winter and the shortest day of the year. 680's Adam Steinberg is on the Weather Watch.
Well, if you were curious, the official start to winter was just after 5 this morning.
It might not feel like it for the next couple of days. Temperatures will be mild. They were mild all weekend long.
Now, when it comes to our chance of having a white Christmas, our weather specialist, Denise Andriacci, says, well, that depends on your region.
It does look like, especially northern sections of the GTA, are going to wake up to a white Christmas. Other pockets of the GTA, I think it will be harder to determine at this point, and that's just because temperatures are so mild.
Well, some parts of southern Ontario will likely see more snow than others. A warning that applies to everyone, regardless of where you live. Stay off the ice.
In order for ice to be safe, it has to be thicker than 15 centimeters. We need to be in the dead of winter and have had very cold temperatures for a long time.
The Red Cross suggests you take several factors into consideration, including water depth, size, and changing temperature. I'm Adam Steinberg.
And we'll check gas prices next.
680 News Time 11:39. Tis the holiday season at Freedom. And when you sign up for select Big Gig Unlimited data plans, you can walk away with an absolute $0 phone. A gift like that's going to put all your other gifts to shame. Socks, basic. Cologne stinks. A diamond watch, so analog. A hand-knitted sweater, that even take selfies. And don't even get me started on fruitcake. Get the greatest gift of all this holiday season. See the full lineup of absolute $0 phones at freedommobile.ca. Conditions apply.
Now 680 News gas price update. Expert predicts no change at midnight, holding steady at $1.06.9 a liter at most GTA stations. Traffic and weather together next.
680 News Time 11:40. At Nico Eagle Mines points out that this year especially, there's no place like home for the holidays. With Christmas upon us, lots of spending time with family and friends is on everyone's mind. Whether you gather in person, on the